Hey guys, it's Chris here with Never Enough Fishing. Today I'm not outside, I'm in the house. It's cold outside. The wind chill right now is about 10 degrees. It's too cold for me to be outside. I did go get a haircut, feel cleaned up, but I'm gonna do some work inside the house. So y'all subscribe to my channel and let's get started. Alright, so I'm here in the back of my house. Excuse the dishwasher's running over there. But I've got this door. And ever since we've lived here, there's been an issue with this the old door handle that was here. So this is the old door handle. And it's just old. This house was built in 1929. This door handle's probably been put on here at least 20 years ago, and it looks like it should be loud, noisy, and just broke. It's just old. So everything's faded on it. So what happens is when you turn the doorknob, this little thing here, when you turn the doorknob, this little thing here, half the time it opens, it comes in, and sometimes it goes in all the way, but for the most part it usually only goes about that far. So when it's closed, it's not far enough to actually make the door come open. So you end up struggling to get the door open. It's been a headache for a few months now. So I've got a replacement doorknob, and we're going to put it on and see if we can get this thing fixed. Alright, so I've got this new doorknob here that I bought at Home Depot today. It's basically like a bedroom doorknob. It's got a lock. You can lock the door. Maybe I shouldn't have pushed that, but you can lock the door, and then you'd have to use like a paper clip to get it unlocked if you get locked out. I'm not worried about even ever locking it. I'm probably going to put tape over one side, but I wanted one that you could lock in case I ever wanted to lock it, because this is not our exterior door, but it's the door before that door, and this is kind of like a sunroom. So I decided to get this one, not the one with the keyed entry, not the one without the lock. I got this one. So if I have to keep the kids from locking it, I'll put tape over the outside of the actual lock. All right, so raise your hand if you read instructions. Me either. All right, so first it was easy. I just used Phillips head screwdriver and took the old doorknob off. The inside of the door had screws that went through the whole thing. The outside did not have any. So I took off the screws and pulled the door knob out. I'm gonna take this thing off because it came with a new one of these and I want to replace it. That could be my problem. I don't know. But if it came with one, it's also a different color. I got a different color, so I wanted to make sure I got the right looking piece on there. All right, so now we're left with this hole and the hole here. And so I'm just assuming I'm gonna take this off. Let's see, that is the outside, which is correct, and I want the inside to be here, so I want it to look like this because I want see how that's bent? I want that to catch. so that like it doesn't open this way. It can go this way until it bumps right there, but I want it to be locked like that, so it'll open this way. So I'm going to put that on this side. And I think I'm doing good so far to not need instructions. I wonder if I need a new screw. Does it come with a new screw? I don't really see an easy way to open this thing, so I'm just gonna, no, I don't need my knife. Take a pocket knife with you everywhere you go. I use mine all day long. Alright, so it does come with some screws. I know what that is. I don't know if I need it. So it comes with, and I'm assuming most locks are practically the same. It comes with 4 screws. This is what's going to replace this piece here. I'm going to swap it out, and it gives me 2 new screws to put that in the wall. And then the other 2 screws are to put this on the door. And then it also comes with these 2 screws right here, and they are the ones that go through to hold the doorknobs. See, that goes there, and this goes through here, and these screws will go through this side to hold the doorknobs on. If you didn't know how a doorknob worked, you can just look at one of these, or take yours off and look at it, and it'll pretty much show you what it does. But basically, these go together. When you turn the doorknob, they twist something in here that's attached to this thing that goes to the piece right here. See that little thing? They turn in there and it pulls it inward. Anyways, that's how it works. That's how turning it works. And you can put a lock on here so that it won't turn. All right, so what we're gonna do, again, I'm not reading the instructions. I can if I need to, I just don't normally need to. Oh, another thing, this right here is like a key. This old door handle was the same. See, you have to stick this in here to unlock it if you ever accidentally lock it. And a good place to keep something like this key is on the outside of the door, like up at the top. This door doesn't have it, but most door frames have a little ledge. You know, a little ledge. Like I could put it up here. That's solid brick, so I could put it up there, or just put it in a table drawer or something. But this is something you want to keep handy in case you ever do accidentally get locked out. Kind of like sometimes someone locks the bathroom door and walks out and it closes, and you get locked out of the bathroom or the bedroom. This is what, and you use like a bobby pin or something to get it out. Well, this is what this is. This is the same thing. So that's what they give you that when you buy the lock. All right, so I'm getting my screwdriver. I'm gonna try to put this together. I'm sorry if I get out of camera view, I don't mean to. Trying to use a chest mount camera to do this with. All right, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna put these screws in here. And I'm reusing everything, the old holes of everything. Hopefully this will fix this issue. I didn't even check to see if maybe the door frame was, the door gotten bent over time and it was out of place. I don't think that's the problem, but it could be. I don't think it is. I've played around with it a little bit and it worked. Like I said, it's not that the door doesn't lock, it's that this thing doesn't open all the way. So hopefully this new lock will fix that issue. Sorry, so we're going to take, this is going to be the outside piece. Put it like this so it's not in the way of closing the door. And then this one is going to go right here. Kind of line everything up. I need to go ahead and get my screws ready. Alright, I'm going to get my long screws. They're going to go through the whole thing. Alright, I need to hold this and put my screwdriver in my back pocket and stick a screw in there and get started. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, I see now. You've got to basically hold it back and look at it to get it in there to get it started. It's not something you can do blind. Maybe if you're a pro and you do this all the time and this is your line of business, can you do that? Probably so. But for me, who I have before, but I couldn't tell you the last time I replaced a doorknob. So obviously I'm not going to be able to pull that off blind. So let's see if the other one just happens to be lined up. Oh good, that worked out that time. Alright, so screwing in the other side. I didn't tighten the top. I'm just kind of leaving it a little slack. Again, all this is Phillips head screwdriver. Phillips head screws. You could probably do it with a flathead if it was small enough, but you don't. Everything is Phillips head that I'm using, at least. I bet most anything you buy is a Phillips head. At least if I were to buy something, I would not buy something if it's not Phillips head. Alright, so my door was locked. I had forgotten about it. So that's locking it. That's unlocked. Look at that. The door opens all the way, no matter which way I push it. Alright, so let's see how it works. Alright, it closes and easily opens. Closes, easily opens. Alright, so now all I want to do is swap out the other side of the, I want to take this off and replace it so that it matches my door handle color. And it's also going to be brand new. I don't know if there's anything wrong with this, but you know, if it's been in the wall a long time, it could be worn out. I really would be surprised if that's even possible. But as you can see, there's a lot of wear there. I guess just over time it could become stripped off enough it is an issue. This wood is, it looks okay, I think. Alright, so these are my new screws. Again, now I didn't read the instructions. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss a step. But if you ever concerned that you're going to do something wrong, or that you've missed a step, or if something's not lining up right, by all means get the instructions out. I'm not going to say I never use them. I use them all the time, but I knew I didn't need them to put a new doorknob on. There was too few of pieces. Alright, so did I do everything right? I've got this on there. You can see over the years this house, or this knob or door or whatever has been worked on. It's seen its better days here, but look at that. I've been leaving this door open for a week now because it wouldn't shut, because I took the doorknob off playing with it. So my wife's going to be happy when she sees this. All right, so that's how you change a doorknob. This was nothing extravagant, just your basic doorknob. Mini doorknobs look like they're not always like this. They're just round. Here's a example of a round one right here. This one's just round, but it's the same parts on the inside. The deadbolt's basically the same thing on the inside. You just have two sides. One side has screws on it, and then you have where your bolt goes. A lot of times when you put a deadbolt in, it's not replacing one, so you've got to actually drill these holes and drill the thing in the side, but they're all basically the same. So I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all check out my other videos, and we'll catch you next time. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.